This December 22nd, 2021 meeting of the Union Township Zoning Commission is now called to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do we have a motion to approve the minutes from the November 24th meeting?
I'd make a motion to approve the minutes.
Can we have a second?
Second.
All right.
Do roll call, Mr. Wing,
Yes.
Mr. Toft,
Yes.
Mr. Shannon,
Yes.
and Mr. Lewis.
Abstain.
Motion carried.
Let's see, we have no speakers one speaker, so we don't have to have the forms filled out. I think we're ready to go with Mr. Wright. Please provide a case summary.
I will, and I'll be brief. Case 321Z, applicant is Ken Hare. This is for 810 Ohio Pike zoning map amendment and consolidation. Two parcels. Craig, can you advance the
Yes.
slideshow? Two parcels, rezoning from B1 and R1 to PD. Existing parcels, you can see there's an older home that sits sort of in the back corner here, and then an existing retail facility here. They're adjacent to each other. The applicant seeks to rezone it to PD. He doesn't intend any change in the use or configuration of the property at this time. The area, the house obviously predates zoning. The area is mixed in character. It's mostly commercial. This is really one lone residential holdout among an island of commercial there, you can see on the map. And the PD district regulations have been provided. The Ohio Pike corridor is a commercial corridor. This is consistent with that. Fire department doesn't have any problem with the zone change. And then looking at this, I mean, this really actually, will resolve a spot zone issue by getting rid of that island of R1 and, will consolidate this into about 1.7 acres. The rezoning to PD is consistent, provides greater control, greater architectural control for the township in the future should a redevelopment occur, and allows the applicant some flexibility with regard to minor improvements and amendments to the parcels. So with that said, we don't have anything else on this. The action required is in accordance with 680 to 687 of the zoning resolution. The zoning commission is to recommend approval, modification, or denial of this request. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. Is the applicant here to present their case? Please step forward, identify yourself, and present your case.
I'm Ken Hare, and as Corey said, that pretty much summed it up. We're just trying to condense a couple pieces that we have that adjoin. At this time, we have absolutely no intention of changing anything. We've got leases with, the tenants there, so we're just trying to clean things up a little bit for future, that's all.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Well, thank you, and I apologize for having to bring you guys out for just
That's fine.
Got to be done.
Does anyone have any questions for Mr. Hare?
I do not.
All right, we'll close public participation at this point. Does anybody have any concerns? This is just a point of protocol. This is a zoning change only. There's no reference to the zoning resolution. So the 2030 plan does have a bearing on it, but not the
Nothing
zoning
else, right.
resolution. So. Well, if nobody has any qualms, everybody's comfortable with the zoning change request? All right, I'll make a motion, see if we get a second. Regarding case 3-21-Z submitted by Kenneth Hare, I'll note that this is a zone change request only. Development plan requirements are not considered at this time. The Zoning Commission finds that the submitted zone change request is consistent with the Horizon 2030 plan. Therefore, this commission recommends the submitted plan be approved based on the following findings. First finding, the applicant has requested that two parcels located in the Ohio Pike corridor be rezoned from B1 business and R1 residential to PD plan development. Plan development is the most suitable zoning category to achieve the desired objectives in the Ohio Pike corridor and brings the parcels under current regulatory guidelines for future development. Second finding would be, and a note that any proposed changes to the current configuration of the rezoned PD parcel must go through a PD major amendment. At such time, a formal plan will be submitted and to be reviewed, modified, or denied by the Board of Trustees. That concludes my motion. Do we have a second?
Go ahead. Second.
All right, so we have a second. Does anyone see any changes to that or have any concerns about the wording? All right, Mr. Wright, would you call roll, or Craig?
We'll do a roll call. Mr. Lewis,
Yes.
Mr. Toft,
Yes.
Mr. Shannon,
Yes.
and Mr. Wayne.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right,
This matter will be forwarded to the Board of Trustees in January. It would, once the meeting schedule is established by the board vis-à-vis their reorganization meeting, it'll be, sometime in January.
okay, so there's a reorganization meeting with the new
Every year,
trustees coming in.
every
Okay.
year, yes,
All right.
yes, sir. And then we'll know the schedule from there, that's what
All right.
once they set the meeting schedule.
Great, Mr. Hare, then I'm sure Corey or someone in his staff will contact you, inform you of the date. All righty, do we have anyone have any new business? Any old business?
I have nothing for the order.
We may be heading into record territory here.
We're right on it.
I'm going to call the meeting at 7:07. This meeting of the zoning commission is now concluded.
That is rapid fire, guys, thank you.